In the top stories, St. Martin authorities capture Chiron Philip, says DPP Adlai Smith. DPP confirms charges against Vaughn Henderson and police officer in ongoing investigation, and St. Kitts Nevis Bar Association responds to charges against attorneys. The details on these stories and more after the break.
I would just like to thank God, my mother, and Flo for allowing me this great opportunity.
I am elated to be 2024 scholarship recipient from Flo. It proves to me that hard work really pays off.
Receiving this scholarship means a lot to me because not only does it help me to pursue my education in becoming a lawyer or an architect, it also helps my mom in any financial burden my studies may arise.
This scholarship will help me greatly in my school supplies and on my way to becoming a lawyer.
My Flow scholarship means freedom. Freedom to go, to grow, to become exactly who I want to be.
What this scholarship means to me, it means everything. With this support, I won't have to worry about school clothes and supplies. I would like to thank Flo for believing in me and allowing me the opportunity of this scholarship.
This scholarship will help me immensely as I continue my educational journey throughout my secondary level.
Receiving this scholarship is truly an honor to me. It is a symbol of my dedication and potential.
This scholarship enabled me to reach further in my studies without my parents having all the financial pressure.
I will take this opportunity to get school supplies, get assignments done, projects and schoolwork completed in a timely manner.
Thank you, Flo.
Shop with confidence at Courts. Get the lowest prices guaranteed. Shop with confidence and save big on appliances, furniture, electronics, and so much more. If you find a lower price on any other products elsewhere, we'll match the price. Plus, we'll give you back 110% of the difference. Plus, with Ready Finance, shop today and pay later. No fine print and no tricks. Only at Courts. Bringing value home. Special conditions apply.
It's something that you can't put into words. A buzz in the air. From the time you wake up, you're ready to go. The freedom, the fantasy, the fet. To know it is to live it and love it. You have to experience it. If you know, you know. Angostura White Oak Rum. New look, same vibes inside.
Hello and welcome to the ZIZ Major Newscast. I am Shaira Flanders. Nationally, Director of Public Prosecutions, or DPP, Adlai Smith confirmed on Monday that Chiron Philip, who had been on the run for some time, has been apprehended by authorities in St. Martin.
There have been significant developments in the ongoing case of fugitive Chiron Philip, who is wanted for murder in St. Kitts. Late last week, Mr. Philip was detained in St. Martin, where he is currently the subject of police investigation. Law enforcement authorities in the Federation of St. Christopher and Nevis are actively engaging their counterparts in St. Martin to determine next steps regarding his extradition and other legal proceedings.
DPP Smith also provided an update on Crown Prosecutor Chantrice Dorset, who is facing multiple charges, including accessory after the fact to murder, attempting to pervert the course of justice, misconduct in public office, and corruption for allegedly aiding fugitive Chiron Philip in evading justice.
Prosecutor Chantrice Dorset remains in custody while her bail application is under consideration by the High Court. Given the serious nature of the allegations surrounding these cases, my office will continue to closely monitor all developments and provide updates as necessary.
The DPP emphasized that, in line with the principles of justice, Dorset is presumed innocent until proven guilty. The DPP's office is committed to upholding the integrity of the judicial process and ensuring Dorset's right to a fair trial. The DPP also urged the public to act responsibly, avoid speculation, and refrain from spreading rumors or publishing inaccurate information that could prejudice the case. Meanwhile, in the wake of Vaughn Henderson's arrest and the charges brought against him, Director of Public Prosecutions Adlai Smith issued a statement on Monday confirming the arrest and providing limited details about the charges filed against Henderson, as well as a police officer who will remain unnamed due to the nature of the allegations.
The Director of Public Prosecutions Office acknowledges the recent developments where criminal charges have been brought against Mr. Vaughn Henderson, attorney at law, and a police officer of the Royal St. Christopher and Nevis Police Force. That officer shall not be named, as he is currently on a charge of indecent assault before the High Court. These developments underscore the seriousness of any attempt to interfere with the judicial process, particularly in cases involving vulnerable victims such as minors.
In his statement, the DPP disclosed that the charges against the police officer involved allegations of indecent assault involving a minor. He noted that his office recommended that charges be filed and shared further context regarding the legal proceedings.
On June 28, 2023, a 12-year-old minor female reported that she was indecently assaulted by the said police officer, who allegedly offered her money in exchange for her silence. In December of 2023, the Commissioner of Police sought legal advice from me in my capacity as the Director of Public Prosecutions as to whether the police officer should be charged. Following a thorough review of the evidence, as Director of Public Prosecutions, I advised that charges be laid, and the police officer was formally charged in January of 2024. However, in the same January of 2024, I received intelligence suggesting possible external interference in the case. Given the gravity of the information, the Commissioner of Police was further advised to initiate a separate criminal investigation into the mother of the said minor. As the investigation unfolded, further intelligence was received, prompting law enforcement to execute a search warrant at the law offices of Mr. Vaughn Henderson on February 7, 2025. As a result of these findings, Vaughn Henderson and the police officer have been formally charged with attempting to pervert the course of public justice and money laundering offenses.
The DPP stressed that the filing of charges does not equate to guilt and underscored the importance of protecting the integrity of criminal cases, particularly those involving minors.
I must indicate that I view with the utmost seriousness any attempt to compromise a criminal case involving the indecent assault of a minor. The justice system has a fundamental duty to protect children from exploitation and abuse, and any efforts to manipulate the legal process to obstruct justice will be met with the full force of the law. Additionally, the public trust in law enforcement is built on the expectation that police officers will uphold the law with integrity and fairness.
DPP Smith also disclosed that witness tampering is becoming an increasingly prevalent issue in the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis.
One of the greatest threats to the proper administration of justice is witness interference, which has become an increasingly troubling issue in criminal cases in the Federation. My hard-working prosecutors are already overwhelmed by their heavy caseload, and the growing challenge of proving cases is further compounded by rampant witness tampering. This harmful practice strikes at the very core of the justice system. It erodes public confidence, prevents victims from coming forward, and obstructs the fair trial process. In an environment where witness intimidation, financial inducements, and other forms of interference are becoming more prevalent, it is imperative that law enforcement acts decisively to root out these harmful elements. Moreover, I must strongly condemn a growing practice of mothers accepting financial compensation to refrain from prosecuting the perpetrators of sexual offenses against their children. This reprehensible trend is not only a betrayal of the child's trust, but also a direct affront to the justice system.
That was Director of Public Prosecutions, Adlai Smith. In other news, Bar Association has issued a statement regarding the charges recently brought against certain members of the legal profession. The Bar Association emphasized that while the charges are serious, every individual is presumed innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. It is important that the legal process is allowed to proceed without interference, and the association has confidence that the judicial system will handle the matter fairly and efficiently. Quote, "We trust that the judicial system will handle these charges with fairness and efficiency," the statement stated. "We encourage the public to respect due process and remember that all individuals are entitled to a fair trial," end quote. The Bar Association called for responsible public discourse during this time, urging that comments should not interfere with ongoing investigations, influence potential juries, or damage reputations unjustly. It stressed that no individual is above the law and encouraged continued trust in the legal process. The statement also reiterated the important role attorneys play in the legal system, holding them to high standards of professional conduct and integrity. The Bar Association remains dedicated to ensuring that all members of the legal profession adhere to these standards in line with the ethical principles that govern their practice. Quote, "We will continue to monitor the situation and act in accordance with the regulatory framework," the statement concluded. The Bar Association's statement issued on February 21, 2025 by President Curlin Merchant reflects its commitment to maintaining the integrity of the legal profession and upholding the principles of justice. And after the break, SCASPA records milestone with largest shipment in history, and Skellect announces scheduled maintenance. We'll give you the details after this break.
Are you tired of Wi-Fi dead zones in your home? The Cable has the ultimate solution with our whole home Wi-Fi coverage. Say goodbye to frustrating signal drops and hello to seamless connectivity in every corner of your home. No more,
"Mom, my tablet's not working in my bedroom. My game is freezing, Daddy."
or WhatsApp calls dropping as you walk around the house. So many people struggle with dead zones and restricted Wi-Fi, and the Cable has the answer. Enjoy full blanket increased Wi-Fi coverage with installation in 48 hours or less. Whole home Wi-Fi coverage is here. Get the whole family connected today. Come in or call the Cable at 465-2588 to get your whole home Wi-Fi boost installed. The Cable, always giving you more. Terms and conditions apply.
It's the sale you've been waiting for. Happening now. Discounts galore at your favorite Hosford store. Hosford's Furniture and Appliances, Ashley's Furniture Home Store, Hosford's Building and Nevis Centers, and Hosford's Auto Parts and Accessories. Get ready for discounts galore. Store discounts, big discounts, small discounts, VAT discounts, and more. We're slashing prices with at least 4% VAT off and up to 20% off store-wide on furniture, appliances, auto parts, building materials, and hardware, and so much more. Discounts galore across all Hosford stores. And that's not all. Customer discounts and even Value Club member savings mean the deals just keep getting better. Whether you're upgrading your home, tackling your next project, or fixing your ride, Hosford's has you covered. Take advantage of the discounts galore at all Hosford stores today. At Hosford's Furniture and Appliances, Ashley's Furniture Home Store, Hosford's Building and Neva Centers, and Hosford's Auto Parts and Accessories. Hurry in! These offers won't last long. Don't miss out on the biggest savings of the year. Visit any Hosford store now and start saving with discounts galore in every store. Big deals, big savings, and more. Terms and conditions apply.
I would just like to thank God, my mother, and Flo for allowing me this great opportunity. I am elated to be 2024 scholarship recipient from Flo. It proves to me that hard work really pays off.
Receiving this scholarship means a lot to me because not only does it help me to pursue my education in becoming a lawyer or an architect, it also helps my mom in any financial burden my studies may arise.
This scholarship will help me greatly in my school supplies and on my way to becoming a lawyer.
My Flow scholarship means freedom. Freedom to go, to grow, to become exactly who I want to be.
What this scholarship means to me, it means everything. With this support, I won't have to worry about school clothes and supplies. I would like to thank Flo for believing in me and allowing me the opportunity of this scholarship.
This scholarship will help me immensely as I continue my educational journey throughout my secondary level.
Receiving this scholarship is truly an honor to me. It is a symbol of my dedication and potential.
This scholarship enabled me to reach further in my studies without my parents having all the financial pressure.
I will take this opportunity to get school supplies, get assignments done, projects and schoolwork completed in a timely manner.
Thank you, Flo.
Health-Wise on ZIZ TV, Mondays at 8:30 p.m. Hosted by Dr. Malik Lescott, Dr. Jolette Woodley, and Dr. Patrice Lawrence.
Thank you for staying with us. The St. Christopher Air and Seaport Authority, or SCASPA Deep Water Port, reached a significant milestone on Sunday, February 23rd, offloading a record-breaking 312 vehicles in a single shipment. This achievement marks the largest shipment in the history of the port, reflecting its growing capacity. Cargo Operations Manager Kervin Freeman put the significance of the shipment into perspective.
We're here this morning, Sunday the 23rd February, because we have an exceptional operation here today, where today we'll be getting in a total of 312 vehicles. That's 312 vehicles. In my over 2 decades working here, we have never had that amount of vehicles coming at any one time. As a matter of fact, we have not even had half of that come in at any one time. So this is a big operation here. We have a lot of our staff here, people coming to help us from other departments, helping us to move the vehicles them from shipside to place of rest. As you can see behind of me, there's a lot of vehicles, and this is not even half yet of what is coming off. It's not even a quarter yet of what is coming off. And in this area, normally in this area, we have containers parked here. But for this operation today, we had to remove all the containers then from here so that we can get ample space to park all these vehicles. So yes, we are here today, and it's a lot of vehicles. 312 vehicles are coming to us today. And if you can see all over there, we have made space again. We have moved all the containers them. We have done with the pack.
He said of the 312 vehicles, approximately 70 will be sent to Nevis. The successful offloading of such a large shipment is a key indicator of SCASPA's ability to handle increased demand as the port continues to grow and modernize. And in other news, the St. Kitts Electricity Company Limited, or SKILEC, is advising the public of scheduled maintenance outages for the week Monday, February 24th to Thursday, February 27th. These scheduled maintenance outages are necessary to perform maintenance as a part of their ongoing efforts to improve reliability. The following areas will be affected by the outages. On Tuesday, 25th February 2025, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m., Upper Keon, Whites and Rivergut. Also on Tuesday, 25th February, between 9 a.m. and 3 p.m., Race Course, Newton Ground. While on Wednesday, 26th, from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m., Half Moon to Old Road Bay Road will be without power. And on Thursday, 27th, between 9 a.m. and 1 p.m., Bird Rock, Suncrest, Paragon Heights. SKILEC apologizes for any inconvenience caused by the power supply interruptions. Persons who remain without power after the scheduled outages are asked to call 465-2013 or 600 from a mobile phone to report the outage. In other news, Vice President of the St. Kitts and Nevis Olympic Committee, Jennifer Nero, says progress has been made with the involvement of women and girls in sport. Mrs. Nero, the first woman to be appointed Vice President of the St. Kitts and Nevis Olympic Committee, however, believes more can be done to increase participation.
We always feel that we can do more. And yes, we certainly can do more. But who is the we? Right. So we, yes, the government, the sports ministry, but also the member federations, also parents, sponsors, because it really takes a collective effort to really push sport up where we want it to go.
The Olympic Committee Vice President adds, though, that accomplishing the goal of greater participation by women and girls in sport will not be an overnight success.
Hopefully in the next several months, we can push some more on our sports policy and our sports council. And then we have the Ministry of Sports that's engaging. We do have, of course, the SKNOC, who continues to push. But we really need, the entire community to understand that it is not, osmosis. It doesn't happen like that. And a lot of times it's slow. Yes, and it's costly to do it properly. But we really want to get that out there that we can't do without it. We have to keep pushing on it.
Mrs. Nero was speaking to Kent Fuentes as part of a series on the involvement of women in sport in St. Kitts and Nevis. And coming up in regional news, Guyana's gas-to-energy project faces delays amid arbitration. Stay with us.
Attention, St. Kitts and Nevis. Ready to hit the road in style? Hosford's Automotive presents VAT Off Drive On Sales Event. Get up to $15,000 in total savings and much more, including no down payment, free bid of sale, free servicing for 12 months, choose between $1,000 in groceries or free gas for 3 months, free registration, free licensing, free tinting, free accessories, and more. Don't miss out with 4% VAT off. It's never been easier to own your own dream car. These savings and deals happening now. So visit Hosford's Automotive and drive home happy. Hosford's Automotive, where affordability meets the road. Terms and conditions apply.
Are you tired of Wi-Fi dead zones in your home? The Cable has the ultimate solution with our whole home Wi-Fi coverage. Say goodbye to frustrating signal drops and hello to seamless connectivity in every corner of your home. No more
Mom, my tablet's not working in my bedroom. My game is freezing, Daddy.
or WhatsApp calls dropping as you walk around the house. So many people struggle with dead zones and restricted Wi-Fi, and the Cable has the answer. Enjoy full blanket increased Wi-Fi coverage with installation installation in 48 hours or less. Whole home Wi-Fi coverage is here. Get the whole family connected today. Come in or call the cable at 465-2588 to get your whole home Wi-Fi boost installed. The cable, always giving you more. Terms and conditions apply.
I would just like to thank God, my mother, and Flo for allowing me this great opportunity. I am elated to be 2024 scholarship recipient from Flo. It proves to me that hard work really pays off.
Receiving this scholarship means a lot to me because not only does it help me to pursue my education in becoming a lawyer or an architect, it also helps my mom in any financial burden my studies may arise.
This scholarship will help me greatly in my school supplies and on my way to becoming a lawyer.
My Flow scholarship means freedom. Freedom to go, to grow, to become exactly who I want to be.
What this scholarship means to me, it means everything. With this support, I won't have to worry about school clothes and supplies. I would like to thank Flo for believing in me and allowing me the opportunity of this scholarship.
This scholarship will help me immensely as I continue my educational journey throughout my secondary level.
Receiving this scholarship is truly an honor to me. It is a symbol of my dedication and potential.
This scholarship enabled me to reach further in my studies without my parents having all the financial pressure.
I will take this opportunity to get school supplies, get assignments done, projects and schoolwork completed in a timely manner.
Thank you, Flo.
And on the regional scene, Guyana's ambitious gas-to-energy or GTE project, aimed at cutting electricity costs and driving economic growth, is facing delays due to an ongoing arbitration process and equipment delivery setbacks. The $2 billion project, which will utilize the country's natural gas resources, hit a roadblock earlier this year when a dispute arose between the government of Guyana and contractor Lindsay Ka CH4 over a $50 million claim related to project commencement delays. A ruling mandated confidentiality over the dispute, with both parties given 28 days to decide on arbitration. General Secretary of the People's Progressive Party, Dr. Bharat Jagdeo, stated that a decision on arbitration will be made before the end of the month. While financial implications remain uncertain, he assured that the government is working to minimize delays and push the project forward. The GTE project includes a pipeline, power plant, NGL facility, and power distribution upgrades. In other regional news, Barbadian Prime Minister and Chair of the Caribbean Community, or CARICOM, Mia Motley, has called for a reform of CARICOM's governance mechanisms. She raised the issue during her address at the opening of the 48th regular meeting of the Conference of Heads of Government of CARICOM, held last week in Bridgetown, Barbados. Prime Minister Motley recognized that there may be a need for a greater political voice alongside the administrative structures of CARICOM, as we have come to know it over the past few decades, she stated. She pointed out several urgent issues, including the climate crisis, full freedom of movement within the region, high living costs, an education system that is, quote, a shambles, food security, gun violence, and overall crime. She also underscored the importance of establishing independent funding for CARICOM, stressing that the time has come to address this long-standing issue. And coming up, Netanyahu vows revenge after Hamas mistakenly releases wrong body. We'll have the details when we come back.
In the sun or in the rain, life's a journey, joy and pain. But NCI's here day and night, always here for you, making it right. Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend, always here for you, right here till the very
At National Caribbean Insurance, you are covered and secure. We're your partner, your protector, your peace of mind. So for home, for health, for life, choose NCI because we're always here for you. Always.
Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend. Always here for you. Right here till the very end. Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend. Always here for you. Right here till the very end.
I would just like to thank God, my mother, and Flo for allowing me this great opportunity. I am elated to be 2024 scholarship recipient from Flo. It proves to me that hard work really pays off.
Receiving this scholarship means a lot to me because not only does it help me to pursue my education in becoming a lawyer or an architect, it also helps my mom in any financial burden my studies may arise.
This scholarship will help me greatly in my school supplies and on my way to becoming a lawyer.
My Flow scholarship means freedom. Freedom to go, to grow, to become exactly who I want to be.
What this scholarship means to me, it means everything. With this support, I won't have to worry about school clothes and supplies. I would like to thank Flo for believing in me and allowing me the opportunity of this scholarship.
This scholarship will help me immensely as I continue my educational journey throughout my secondary level.
Receiving this scholarship is truly an honor to me. It is a symbol of my dedication and potential.
This scholarship enabled me to reach further in my studies without my parents having all the financial pressure.
I will take this opportunity to get school supplies, get assignments done, projects and schoolwork completed in a timely manner.
Thank you, Flo.
Welcome back. On the international scene, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu vowed revenge after Hamas mistakenly released the wrong body, which was supposed to be that of Shiri Bibas, an Israeli mother. This has raised doubts about the fragile ceasefire between Israel and Hamas. While this issue is being addressed, the planned release of 6 living Israeli hostages in exchange for hundreds of Palestinian prisoners is expected to proceed. However, tensions are high, with both sides accusing each other of violations. Netanyahu has vowed to ensure Hamas pays the full price, while Hamas rejected Netanyahu's threats, asserting compliance with the agreement. Additionally, U.S. President Trump's proposal to remove Palestinians from Gaza has complicated matters, as it was rejected by Egypt and Jordan, but welcomed by Netanyahu. The ceasefire remains fragile, and Hamas may not release more hostages if the war resumes. The conflict has caused immense suffering, with over 48,000 Palestinians reported dead, many of whom are civilians. And in other news, the European Union, or EU, began easing sanctions on Syria on Monday, lifting restrictions on energy, transport, and banking sectors as part of efforts to support the country's economic recovery. The EU imposed sanctions in 2011 following President Bashar Assad's crackdown on protesters, which led to civil war. After Assad's removal in December, the rebel group Hayat Tahrir al-Sham, or HTS, formed an interim administration and pledged to create an inclusive government by March. In response, the EU suspended sanctions on oil, gas, electricity, transport, and aviation, and will allow certain economic resources for 5 banks. Restrictions on luxury goods for personal use will also be eased. The EU's decision aims to encourage Syria's political transition and economic recovery, but will monitor developments to determine if further sanctions can be lifted. In January, Ahmad al-Sara, former HTS leader, was named interim president, and international pressure is mounting for him to form a new government. UN envoy Geir Pedersen emphasized that the formation of an inclusive government by March 1st will be key to lifting additional sanctions. And up next in sports, SKN Premier League action gets off to a flying start, and under-20 women play final match of CONCACAF qualifiers. Stay tuned.
In the sun or in the rain, life's a journey, joy and pain. But NCI's here day and night, always here for you, making it right. Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend, always here for you, right here till the very
At National Caribbean Insurance, you are covered and secure. We're your partner, your protector, your peace of mind. So for home, for health, for life, choose NCI because we're always here for you. Always.
Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend. Always here for you. Right here till the very end. Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend. Always here for you. Right here till the very end.
Thank you for staying with us. The National Bank Group of Companies St. Kitts Nevis Football Association Premier League kicked off on Saturday with a double-header at Wanapak. In the first game, Tropical Hot Springs Bath United took on Mantab, while in the second game, Azul Keon United faced MFRC United Old Road Jets. Kent Fuentes has the highlights.
In the first game of the season last Saturday, Bath took the lead in the 6th minute against Mantab, with Chris Cephas putting in the rebound from a save by the Mantab goalkeeper. Bath would double their lead in the 13th minute. Keon Smithens shot through the legs of the Mantab custodian, a moment the man in goal would truly want to forget. It was 3-0 for Bath United before the break, with Philron Lavia adding his name to the list of scorers in the 26th minute, giving his team some breathing room. The second half was more of the same, with Bath in control as they took a 4-0 lead from the penalty spot, Rocco Brown sending the Mantab goalkeeper the wrong way. Mantab's attack then found a spark, and they managed to find a goal in the 60th minute. The brilliant back heel from Sylvester Alexander finds Joshua Bradshaw, and he does the rest. 4-1 Bath United the score. The men in blue weren't done yet. Sylvester Alexander with a contender for goal of the season, which left the men from Bath also wishing they had the intervention of the video-assisted referee VAR for clarity. 4-2 Bath led in the 69th minute. Bath United would, however, win this game by a final of 5-2 over Mantab. In Game 2, Keon Rockets battled Old Road United Jets, and if taking a page out of the name of his team, Marvin Lewis gave Keon the lead with a rocket of a shot in the 10th minute, a lead they held to the halftime interval. The Keon Rockets sealed a 2-0 victory over Old Road United Jets in the 86th minute, thanks to a Roger Nick Hendricks goal, bringing an end to an exciting start to the first day of competition in the SKNFA Premier League. Kent Fuentes, ZIZ Sports.
Meanwhile, the national under-20 women's team played their third match of the CONCACAF qualifiers today. The Young Sugar Girls played St. Vincent and the Grenadines in Group E action. Both teams are currently winless following defeats to Jamaica and host nation Nicaragua, and will be hoping to end the tournament on a positive note. We will have the results from this match in a subsequent newscast. And when we come back, we'll have another look at the stories that made the headlines.
Yeah, man. Another day in the books. Well, hello there. She pretty from head to toe, and are you ready to go? Wait there. Whew. Can't afford to slip up. Not even in my dreams.
Recapping the top stories, St. Martin authorities capture Chiron Philip, says DPP Adlai Smith. DPP confirms charges against Vaughn Henderson and police officer in ongoing investigation. And St. Kitts Nevis Bar Association responds to charges against attorneys. And that brings us to the end of the ZIZ Major Newscast. Thank you so much for joining us. I've been your presenter, Shaira Flanders. Have a good one.